you seen Iron Lung yet?
Yep. I was blown away. I was mainly I was confused because I don't know the game and I don't know the gamer world, but
I've never played it either, but now I want to.
Yeah, I had seen articles about it, and I saw, oh, it's a YouTuber who made a feature. That's really cool. And then I saw what a success it was becoming. I was like, well, I got to see this. So my wife and I went, and it was like we were watching it, like just leaning over, being like, this is very well done, and I don't understand. You know, like I was just like, she's not a gamer, I'm not a gamer, so I was like, I feel like if we played the game, we would understand more of it. But I was blown away by the production value. I thought he did a great job acting. It was well edited. It was a well-made film, and the fact that he just kind of decided he wanted to make this movie and put it out was incredible. It was incredible.
Apparently, one of the jokes is that the reason he cast himself as the lead was he didn't want to risk anyone else with all those scenes where he gets thrown around.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
And apparently he did end up in the hospital.
Yeah, I believe it. I saw a behind the scenes shot of the set, the spaceship from the outside, like it on like these hydraulics so that it could be thrown around and stuff. And yeah, that seems like a young actor thing to do. I feel like I would have just been like, so here's the deal. I want you to tilt the camera really fast, and I'm just gonna throw myself over here. Like you don't need to put me in a hydraulic machine. I'm just gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna pull it off, but.
And he had no padding or anything either.
Yeah, that's another thing that seems like a young actor thing. Or because I used to do that. I did that on a short film, and I chipped a piece of my elbow, a bone on my elbow off, doing something that seemed very simple. And I think I was even offered stunt pads. And I was like,
I got this.
I'm a professional. I'm a martial artist. Don't worry about it. And then I did this dive, and I landed on pavement on my elbow, and it was such a simple, stupid thing. And my elbow didn't feel right for a couple of years, and I was like, I feel like that was unnecessary. I feel, especially because the landing was off camera. Like the dive was on camera, but the landing was not. So it's like, so they didn't even see it, and I got injured. It's like, so I feel like you do a couple of those and you're like, this is not necessary.
Yep. I do want to ask you very quickly as kind of a final send-off question. Being, an indie director and an indie actor in a lot of things, do you think that the success of Iron Lung is going to be a turning point for indie movies? Or do you think that's going to be kind of a one-off? I know that Markiplier did an interview where he said that he's been getting a lot of messages from people about, this made me think that maybe I actually could make something.
Yeah.
And create.
I think that the business model that exists will always exist because too many people benefit from it. Too many people need to make their money in that way. And honestly, not everybody wants to do what guys like him and guys like Robert Rodriguez did, where they write the film and shoot the film and edit the film. And, a lot of them don't want to do that. I think that the great thing about it is that every single time someone succeeds, not just in getting their movie out to the world, but making a profit, it inspires a whole generation of creators to do the same. When I read Rebel Without a Crew, Robert Rodriguez's book about how he made El Mariachi, that set me on a path that I'm still on, where I was like realizing that if what I really want to do is make my own stuff and show it to people, I can absolutely do that. And so what I love is the fact that the technology has made it so accessible for anybody to create whatever they want and show it to the world and potentially make a living at it. I think that's fantastic. I think that's better in a way than having so many people aspire to be a movie star or a big director or whatever, because the fact is most people are never going to be able to do that because it's a very small business and it's a very small exclusive kind of model. But YouTube and all the social media networks have completely changed that, where you can build an audience and be very well known to a broad audience. And I think that's what I take from it, is that people can live and work as artists, and they can make a living telling stories and being creative. That's what I'm the most excited about when I see examples like that.